Chip implanted in obese people's brains will zap them when they think about food.
Okay, this is a Daily Mirror article, TJ.
Yeah.
I don't think that this is actually happening. Come on.
Well,
They're not going to put electroshock things in
Why
fat
not,
people.
Paul?
No, Paul, they put chip in your brain.
This is horrible.
You're going to put a fucking chip in your head.
I don't want a
bitch.
chip in my brain.
Why not?
But you know what, Paul? You've actually been losing weight, so, I mean, you'll probably be all right.
Well,
TJ,
for now,
TJ
what about
on the
when I
other hand-
yo-yo back up to 4,000
All right,
pounds?
listen to this.
Well,
Six
this is gonna stop
morbidly
you.
6 morbidly obese people have agreed to take part in a clinical trial of a brain chip that zaps them when they think about food.
Fuck
the chip,
that.
known as a responsive neurostimulation system, RNS, was originally developed by medical technology company NeuroPace to treat people with epilepsy. Once implanted in the brain, it records brain activity continuously and delivers a mild electric shock whenever it detects a specific pattern of activity that signals the onset of a seizure.
So wait a minute. They're gonna get this every time they think about food?
That's what it say.
What the
A
fuck?
recent research study published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences demonstrated that the same technique could be used to suppress binge eating behavior in mice.
Hell yeah, dude.
Now, scientists at Stanford University want to find out if it could also work on humans who suffer from what is known as loss of control eating. The clinical trial, which will take place over 5 years, will see 6 participants have the RNS chip implanted in their brains for at least 18 months at a time. The chip will monitor
that.
brain activity for 6 months before turning on the stimulation in an attempt to identify the pattern of activity that signals the start of a food binge.
Nope.
So it's not necessarily, though, you think about food and then it zaps you.
Right.
It's about, like, whatever happens in your brain chemistry before you binge on food,
Right.
basically. Like, before you raid your fucking pantry and start fucking eating ravenously.
Imagine, guys, I know you guys have struggled with your weight, and me to some degree, too. Imagine if every time that fucking food binge is coming on, the shock of clarity that stops you from making
I would
a
literally
bad
be
decision.
writhing in agony for most of the day. I know
Well,
TJ would be even worse. He'd
you know what?
be literally shocked 24/7 as long as he was awake, and in his dreams too.
Eventually, kind of like the V-chip from South Park, the child will no longer want to swallow. The child will no longer want to eat.
This sounds like a Simpsons plot line, like something Homer would do to try and
I know.
lose weight so Marge would love him again. Donut. Donut. I can't really see
maybe The Simpsons
myself
15
ever
years
wanting
ago.
this. I mean, it doesn't really say what the electric shock does. Is it painful? Is it just disorienting for a second?
I don't know. I'm not sure, Paul.
Is the idea that it hopes to train your brain away from the thought patterns that start binge eating, and so it happens less over the 18 months? You know what I mean?
I'm assuming that's what it probably does.
Because if that's the case, this might be kind of cool.
Well, your brain doesn't have pain receptors, so shocking your. I don't know what that. I mean,
Well, pain is ultimately like fucking. It happens like, well, it's ordained by the brain, though, right? The brain handles the fucking pathways. And
All
shit.
of my
Yeah,
pain
but-
is ordained by the
But
brain.
if someone stabbed you in your brain, technically, I mean, like obviously the other parts of your your central nervous system, you would feel.
Right, you'd feel your scalp and
Yeah, but
the
like
the
your
muscle
actual brain.
tears.
So I don't know if that's what they mean.
Right, yeah, maybe if the shock is in your brain, then you don't really feel a shock. Maybe
you know
it's
what?
just kind of like disorienting.
There's other ways to lose weight, Paul. There's other ways
Well,
to
I
lose
know.
weight, like
Eating
watching
less.
football. Watching football is good for you. Scientists discover fans get a cardio workout similar to a 90-minute brisk walk.
Hell
Hey.
yeah!
I wish I fucking had a team that I cared about enough to get hyped about. You know what I mean? The Raiders do so poorly every fucking year. That,
Well, I'm pretty sure they're probably talking about soccer here.
oh, they're talking.
because
you're
this is
right.
the
This
Daily
is the Daily
Mail, so-
Okay, I'm sorry. Can we please?
So you
I
gotta
hate
watch
to go off
soccer.
the fucking topic here,
Yeah.
but I got another fucking bone to pick with these stupid, limey fucking Brits.
Yeah, go
they're
ahead.
always popping up in my life, and this is one of them. Listen, football is American football, and soccer. There's a reason why we came up with the name soccer. Because we didn't want to have this weird dichotomy. Look, the little game that you guys play that you get all hyped up about, it's called soccer. Okay? Why? Why is that, Paul Zigo? Why is it going to be that way? Because we said so, bitch. It's soccer. Because when you do shit like this, I get myself fucking... I'm confused now. I'm sad. The whole reaction to this article is completely wrong. Because you people refuse to conform to new American English. It's soccer. Get used to it. It's actually a cool word. Like you sock, like rock'em sock'em robots. You could sock your sister in the shoulder when she's being a brat. You know? Soccer. That's it. Football is ours.
These fucking people might have invented the English language, but we fucking perfected it.
Listen, I played soccer when I was a kid.
That's hard to believe.
I played a little bit of football when I was a kid. I know which one is the vastly superior sport. It's football. Our football.
The real football.
Real football. Man football. Where you get your neck broken. Where you get your face mashed.
Now, you guys have something similar, but you're smart. You call that rugby.
Rugby. Right. That's a man sport, and you got another name for it. It's time to rename football. Please. In fact, I'm not even going to say please. You haven't earned a please from me. Just change it.
Yeah.
No more of this.
Watching football is good for you.
Ugh.
Scientists discovered in a study that will have sports fans rejoicing. Researchers from the University of Leeds analyzed 25 fans of the city's soccer team. Oh, yeah, see, there you go, soccer. It's proper.
Thank you.
Over 3 championship games. They found the supporters' heart rates increased about 64% with some... Man, if you watch soccer and your heart rate increases, you're a boring fuck. I'm sorry. That is not an interesting sport. Every time I see it on, I slip into a fucking coma.
But teacher, you don't understand how your heart will race when your main guy's running down your pitch and he's got an open net and you know he's got your kick. You never know how hard your heart can pound till you watch somebody throw in a penalty kick from the sideline and you know the guy's got a header on goal. Oh, TJ, your heart will be a flutter like a young maiden on her wedding night.
Okay.
That's right, TJ.
Well, I hate that you can just do that.
Do what, TJ?
I hate that you can fucking summon up this terrible British person that's defending soccer.
Oh,
to
you
me.
hate me, TJ. Well, that's all right, because I'm a boring fuck. I won't even challenge you on it. You want a pint?
Yeah, give me a pint.
You can't have one. I'm a cheap fuck too.
Oh, damn.
You gotta buy one for yourself.
He's a TJ.
What do I look like? Bank of America?
No.
Just don't say bald is beautiful, man.
So, Scotty, what do you think about this?
Let me tell you something, TJ. This is a fucking disgrace, dude. Now, if they're watching American football, I agree with Paul. Get your fucking heart rate up. Get your fucking blood pressure lower when your team wins.
Dude, I've seen Scotty look like he's about to stroke out over the Saints, screaming in fucking ecstasy.
But that makes fucking sense, dude.
No, it does.
With
It's a beautiful
shit,
thing.
I've watched this fucking shit. It's like getting it's like getting your heart rate up over tennis. You know, it's like serve. Oh, and it hits the net. Oh, 15 love. Oh.
I mean, I like watching tennis, but it's a relaxing thing to do.
Or
Just
watching
admit
golf.
that soccer's a relaxing sport.
No
and
one's
quit
getting
trying to
into
be
fucking
hype.
golf. No one's fucking going to Scotland and getting into oh man, he's 400 par. Look, it's fine if you like this shit, but it's not that fucking interesting.
Yeah, not at all.
I mean, maybe if it's like down to the last minute, I could get that. But 90 minutes? No, dude.
Dude.
And 90 minutes ain't exciting.
What if this is an angle for TJ to lose weight and me? What if we have like just a little 3-man fucking fantasy league or something, where we get Steve and Stevie involved, and we're put some fucking real dough on the line, dude. And then TJ's
shit.
heart would be he'll be watching every game that he's got a player in.
Oh, shit. No, I wouldn't, though.
You wouldn't?
Nah.
What if there was real
TJ.
dough on the line, TJ?
I don't know.
What's up, everybody? The time is now to join the Patreon. The time is always now, but if ever the time was now,
was last week.
it's now or
It was
now.
last month. It was last year, but it's also
We
now.
got a lot of fucking patron requested episodes coming up. 2011 TJ versus 2019
A
TJ.
huge buffet of content, the likes of which that Patreon has quite frankly never seen. Become a $5 patron or a $10 patron
Like
if
Paul
you're a
said,
little more gluttonous.
reach into your wallet.
Or a $600 patron.
Reach into your fucking wallet.
Yeah, get in the wallet, get your credit card. I won't yell at you this time because some of you are a little scared. I'm trying to be nice this time. Look,
Be nice to them, Paul.
I don't want to say that you're not a man if you're not a patron.
Well, some of our patrons are women, Paul.
I'm not talking to them right now. They've got a separate little part of this. I'm not saying you're not a man if you're not a patron. You know what? Fuck it. I am talking to the women, too. I'm not saying you're not a man if you're not a patron. But if you're not a patron, you're not a man.
Ain't a fucking man. That's all there is to it.
And you know what else?
What's else, TJ?
What else, Scotty? You gotta don't we have a fucking T-shirt contest thing going on?
Yeah,
Dude, our last T-shirt contest was super popular,
And
so
you
we're
know what?
doing another one.
Yeah, I mean, like the last art contest we did in general was super popular,
Right.
and super fun.
Yep. So
This time, last time we gave you guys parameters, like it had to be Ben Shapiro, it had to be Daniel Craig, it had to be them in
Romantic.
love, romantic feelings. This time we're just cutting you loose.
We're taking you off the leash, and we're letting you know that we're looking for a T-shirt design.
We're
So
looking
the winner,
for T-shirt designs.
The winner that we select in the next big episode we do, looking at all the crazy fan art that you guys come up with, will get how much money, guys?
$200.
$200, and their art will be featured on a T-shirt.
Which they'll also
And-
receive a free
and
copy of the T-shirt.
We are also
Of
not.
course.
And here's another thing: we're also not limiting ourselves to one winner. If we see like 2 designs we really love, there might be 2.
there
fucking
might be
winners.
2 fucking winners.
Might be
A
10
chance
winners.
for
Might
a
be
say
double.
158
I'd
winners.
say the only stipulation would probably be that it has to be some way related to deep fat fried.
Right,
Right, and
and
it probably
something that we
shouldn't-
can sell.
Yeah, it probably shouldn't
Yeah.
be something that we can't put on a T-shirt store.
Right. If we can't,
Exactly.
yeah, exactly.
So, but
But
that's
other
your
than
only
that-
limitations. Other than that, you got free reign.
Go fucking crazy.
Impress us. Impress your peers. And of course, all of the art will be shown here on the show.
Of course.
An easy way to submit
So-
this to us. Last contest was our Twitter, which is at Deep Fat Fried Pod, or at Kaiser Scoopy.
At Paul's Ego.
At Amazing
Yep.
Atheist.
Just tag us in it. Let us know. But make sure to do Deep Fat Fried Pod, because that's the main one we're going to be checking. And we're going to obviously retweet the ones we like.
That is definitely that's the one. If you miss all the others, that's the one you've got to
Yeah,
hit.
you've got to
but
get
don't
that
miss
one.
all the others.
Don't miss
Tweet
them
us all.
Yeah, tweet all of us. But if you're stupid and you can't remember that simple instruction, you can
Send
only
it
tweet
there.
one.
And then at a
Send
future
it to Deep
episode,
Fat Fried Pod.
we're going to feature all of the designs, the worst designs, terrible designs, whatever. This one, we can't take poems or anything. It has to be
Yeah,
a
this
visual
has to be visual
artwork
art.
that can be put on a T-shirt.
Yep.
Unless you fucking wanted to do one of those words shirts, but
Yeah,
it'd have
if
to be
you
something.
work- if you work it in
it'd have to be
some
something
way.
really fucking clever
Yeah.
for it to fucking win against people who are actually drawing shit.
Just don't
but-
write us a novel on a shirt. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why pre-industrialized society, we can't have that. You got to fucking keep it brief. In fact, you should probably just draw a picture. So.
That's the best part.
Thank you, TJ.